Thanks for checking out this video. Today I want to take a fast, basically just an unboxing tabletop view of the KL41 Plus from Odepro. I've recently showed you the KL52. I'll take a little side-by-side comparison on that, and both of these are slated for some outdoor reviews, so you can see the difference between the characteristics and the power of these two flashlights. Now, they consider this a long-range LED flashlight. As you can see from this kit, it ships pretty much set up for everything that you would possibly need, from just using it as a flashlight to using it mounted to a weapon, either via a Picatinny rail, and it also comes with a clamp, so if you wanted to be able to do a barrel clamp, or mounting it to a scope itself. They set you up with a 2-bay charger. They send along 2 of the 18650. It runs on one at a time. You get the red LED, the green, the white, and the infrared. And you also get a remote pressure switch for your firearm. So let's just take a fast look. Oh, and a lanyard. Set that right there for a moment. Alright, you remove the tail cap for both replacing the battery or replacing the tail cap with the pressure switch. $3,000 milliamp 18650. Shows you on the flashlight itself the orientation for the battery. It has a single tail cap switch. It ships with the red LED in it. And on the, I'm assuming it's infrared, red and green, you have one intensity setting. Now, if you want to swap this thing out and put the say the white one in here, first you unthread the battery section, and then, unlike its brother, the KL52, the LED emitter is actually part of the assembly of the flashlight. So I'm switching to the white. And they actually did have that one stamped. There's nothing on the red, but there is green written on the green, and infrared for the infrared. The other thing I like is, instead of just a contact, it actually has springs on both ends. I believe in making sure that you're always getting a firm contact. Now with the white, you have choices. On the tail cap, it's a matter of, like, it remembers whatever you had last. So I was on the lowest setting, and you have on and off. So if you're a person that just wants this, and I know several of you, Tony Acabano and and my brother-in-law, Bob, if you watch this. So once you have it in a setting, the memory will always return you to that setting. Otherwise, if you just press but don't click, press again, now you're in medium, high, strobe, and SOS. So again, if you're a person that says, you know, I just want this as a bright flashlight, I don't need all the extra little stuff, then every time you turn this thing on, you're going to go right back to where you were last. In this particular case, high. I really like the construction. The anodizing is definitely nice quality. If you're someone that doesn't like the bezels on it, the 41 does not have a removable bezel on it. As far as the pressure switch, just take the end cap off, put that in a safe place. Switch to the pressure switch. They do ship it with a peel and stick piece of Velcro. Otherwise, and it is just a momentary switch. So you get it to that high setting, you're all set up, you have it mounted on your weapon and you're ready to go hunting. Now whenever you press the switch, you will get high. Yeah, that's okay, that didn't sound good. But if you want to go through the settings, say you only need low, then you just simply get it to that low setting and let go, and when you come back, it would be on low. But we like to get high, so here it is. Now, as far as similarities and differences between the two kits, if you're interested in getting one, prior to me being able to get out and show you the lighting differences between them, the KL42. Okay. The KL52, size-wise, they're pretty close. You also have to remember that the 52 is a zoomable flashlight, so it can be made to be smaller, but just get medium, high. So you see there is a difference in lighting, which is why I will be getting out into the field and getting a more extensive review if it's something that you're interested in one of these and want to know what to expect. Right off of the bat, though, the biggest difference is that the KL52 is a zoomable light. So you can change that pattern versus the set, but definitely an overall center brighter. And again, this is just in the benchtop, so things will probably massively change, and maybe even mine or your impression of the lights out in field use. Like I said, the other difference is it does have a removable bezel on the 52, which would expose the the lens more, so at least this helps to protect it a little bit better than having it not be on there. So again, when you want to swap out the LEDs in this guy, you want to make sure that it's dialed all the way up so that you have access to it. And then it still has, I still like the fact that it has the spring on the end of it instead of a fixed connector. But the biggest difference is that these have the LEDs more or less as an insert into the flashlight, as opposed to an actual section of the light itself. So there you go, as far as a difference in comparison to the two different products, the KL41, the KL52. Overall, like I said, it's going to really come down for me on which one that I would lean towards on how they work out in the field. Obviously, this one has a little bit more range to it because it is zoomable, but this one could possibly produce the better light, and you might like it just where it has been designed to be used. Either way, look for that video coming out soon. I will put a link down below in the description box if you are interested in checking out the KL52 or the KL41 here. If you do have any questions or comments for me, please leave them down below. And like I said, if you're waiting for to see what these look like outside, I have that upcoming. Okay, guys. Cheers, and make sure to check out the other products that Odepro has. I will have that link down below.